In 1513, a desperate, exiled man named Niccolò Machiavelli wrote truths about human nature so dark, so raw, that the Catholic Church banned his work. Political leaders denounced him, and his name became a curse for centuries, not because he lied, but because he revealed truths too unsettling for anyone to face. He tore away the comforting illusions of loyalty, love, and human goodness, exposing the chilling reality that the human heart is far more self-serving than most dare to admit. Machiavelli's observations were not about kings or politics. They were about the essence of human behavior, the forces that govern every relationship you have with your lover, your closest friend, your family, your colleagues. Once you understand what he documented, you can never look at people the same way. Trust will become a guarded currency. Betrayal will no longer come as a shock. You will see the hidden currents of self-interest that move everyone around you and inside yourself. He wasn't teaching evil, he was revealing it. The self-interest, the hidden calculations, the instinct for survival that already lives in every human heart. And those who condemned him, they were often practicing the same behaviors he described, all while pretending to operate from noble ideals. Let me take you into the shadowed truths Machiavelli uncovered. These are not the distorted tales told by history. These are the realities that explain why your closest friend vanished in your darkest hour, why your partner's love evaporated when life shifted, why family support comes with invisible strings, why coworkers smile while undermining you. These are patterns etched into human nature for thousands of years, still alive today. The only choice is whether you see them or keep pretending people are more virtuous than they really are. In exile, stripped of everything, he wrote, "Men are ungrateful, fickle, false, cowardly, covetous. As long as you succeed, they are yours. They will offer you your blood, property, life, and children when the need is distant, but when it draws near, they turn against you." Read that again. Let it sink. Feel the resistance that rises in your mind. That's too harsh. Not everyone is like that. I'm not. That resistance is exactly what Machiavelli predicted. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. People are masters of performing loyalty and virtue while privately guided by self-interest, and Machiavelli included himself in this truth. No one is exempt. Now consider your own life. Imagine losing everything: status, wealth, health, beauty, influence. Who remains? How many of the people you consider loyal will stand by your side when you are no longer valuable to them? The uncomfortable answer is often shocking, but it is the truth. Most people are attached to what you provide, not who you are. This is not condemnation, it is reality, and facing it is the first step toward freedom. Machiavelli spent decades watching humans under extreme pressure, in war, political collapse, moments when survival depended on loyalty. He observed patterns so consistent they might as well be laws of nature. Self-interest governs every relationship. Even acts of love, loyalty, and generosity are exchanges: emotional, practical, social, financial, psychological. Remove the benefit and the attachment evaporates. Think about your life. That friend who disappeared when circumstances changed, they were invested in your utility. The partner who walked away after a setback, they loved the exchange, not you. The family member who only calls when in need, they participate in transactional loyalty. Even in professional settings, these rules apply. Employers keep you as long as replacement costs exceed retention. When the calculus shifts, loyalty evaporates. Machiavelli distilled three brutal truths. People stay for benefits, not bonds. Affection is fragile. Respect is earned through boundaries. Most confuse the two and are shocked when loved ones treat them poorly. People stay in relationships that satisfy their needs. When a better alternative appears, or when the benefits stop, the bond dissolves. Boundaries are constantly tested.
Humans instinctively push limits, probing for weakness. The friend who cancels last minute, the partner who disrespects you, the coworker who takes credit, they are all testing the limits of what they can get away with. Fear, not love, ensures reliability. Attraction requires distance. Complete availability kills intrigue. Mystery sustains desire. Over-merging, dropping friends, abandoning hobbies, sharing everything, turns a vibrant person into a utility. Scarcity of attention, autonomy, and independence preserves value. The once desired becomes ordinary. Machiavelli's famous maxim, "It is better to be feared than loved," is not about cruelty. It is about establishing consequences that others must respect. Affection is conditional. Respect is enduring. Those who cannot enforce boundaries teach others that mistreatment has no cost. Those who do enforce boundaries gain consistent respect. Now, the strategy. Conduct a ruthless relationship audit. Examine every significant relationship. What value does this person gain from you? What value do you gain from them? Is the exchange balanced? If it is not, you have three options: reduce your investment, renegotiate the balance, or cut ties entirely. Next, establish boundaries with enforceable consequences, not vague threats, real consequences. Cancel plans when respect is violated. Withdraw attention when demands are unreasonable. Walk away when exploitation persists. Maintain independence. Cultivate a life outside every relationship, friends, hobbies, ambitions. This is not about manipulating others. It is about preserving your power, your intrigue, your value. Complete people command respect. Extensions, merged wholly into another's life, are taken for granted and discarded. Stop seeking to be liked. Seek to be respected. Respect is earned by upholding standards, not by accommodating everyone else's desires. Ironically, this often attracts the right people, while those unworthy will reject your boundaries and self-select out of your life. Finally, understand that all relationships are exchanges. This does not make you manipulative, it makes you realistic. Every bond is sustained by mutual benefit. Stop pretending that love or loyalty is unconditional. Examine the value you provide and receive. Invest in relationships that survive this scrutiny. Release the rest. Accepting this truth is freedom. It frees you from naive victimhood. You stop being shocked by betrayal. You stop being wounded by people acting according to their nature. You can still care deeply, but now strategically. You build relationships that serve mutual interest, not fragile illusions. Machiavelli died in exile, broke and condemned by the same people who practiced the very tactics he described. His work was banned, his name slandered. Yet 500 years later, his observations endure because they reveal reality with brutal clarity. People are self-interested. Loyalty is conditional. Relationships are exchanges. Boundaries command respect. Availability destroys attraction. These are not moral judgments. They are laws of human behavior. Reject them and you remain vulnerable, blindsided, and hurt. Accept them and you gain control, power, and the freedom to navigate human relationships like a master. The map Machiavelli left remains unchanged. The choice to follow it is yours. Those who understand human nature build empires in love, power, and influence. Those who deny it become victims to the patterns everyone else already knows. Welcome to reality. It is dark, uncomfortable, unforgiving, but it is also the only place where true strength and survival exist.